So today I thought I'd start up a new playlist / mini-series looking at all the challenges in Modern Warfare Remastered. I will be later doing them for Infinite Warfare as well, looking at how to complete the challenge easily to get the nice calling card, emblem and XP as well, to level up faster. I'm going to be starting off with the bootcamp first of all, and I'll try to group them together where possible to make them as efficient as well. If you do find this video useful, feel free to leave a like, and if you've got any other comments or points to bring up to do with this, I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. Without further ado, let's get on to today's video. So we've been covering two today called Base Jump and Goodbye. Both, you'll know, have tiers 1, 2 and 3. Starting off with one of each and then progressing to 5 and then 25. First up, the Base Jump. Base Jump is when you fall 15 feet or more and survive from a height. And you have to get this 25 times to complete tier 3. This will ultimately get you the best calling card and it will get you more XP as well. As a total reward for doing Base Jump, tiers 1, 2 and 3, you'll get yourself a nice 3,700 XP, 2 calling cards and an emblem. Pretty nice, eh? Now similarly, Goodbye is when you jump off something, but this time is when you fall from 30 feet or more and die. So the first one, you have to stay alive. This one you have to die and you have to fall from double the height. You will also get yourself 3,700 XP as well as 2 calling cards and an emblem as well. Pretty cool. Now the good thing about them is that they both require very similar maps, and you may be thinking, gosh, this seems really difficult, doesn't it? I bet it's going to take ages. And you know what? You'd be wrong. This is honestly a really easy challenge. More than anything, it's just the time required rather than how much effort you need to put in. So I'd honestly recommend going for this. So true, while not every single map can cater to these challenges, a lot of them will allow you to get at least one of the two done by playing it. My favourite maps, however, are Backlot, Crash, District and Overgrown. Note, while some of the other ones may be able to, it often becomes more difficult to complete the challenges, and it seems that Vacant and Shipment are impossible for these two challenges. So anyway, those are the 4 maps you're always going to want to vote for. Now let's look at the spots of where to use them. So if you're finding your way onto Backlot, you're going to want to come over here to this construction site area. You're going to come to this building, you can climb up the ladder, or you can go inside and go up the stairs, and once you get to the top, you're literally just going to jump off. Simple as. Now note, when you do these challenges, you'll be able to tell whether you've got jumped enough due to the amount of damage you take. If there's barely any blood, you probably haven't jumped far enough, which means it won't count. You need a little bit of blood at least, and the more blood the better in a way. As you can see here, this is another great spot as well, and they both count as 15 feet or more and will count towards the base jump. Now interestingly, I also found a really good one for Goodbye, which is the full 30 feet challenge on the same map in a very similar proximity. So if you see here, we're just underneath where I jumped a minute ago, and what we're going to do is we're going to go to the upstairs layer and we're going to jump down to the basement. This is going to be basically going down 3 floors, and as you can see here, we die and we would get the challenge done. I honestly recommend, if you're on this map, that if you're going for the base jump challenges, you can just keep doing it over and over again. Just jump down, crawl up the ladder, jump down, climb up the ladder, keep doing that, because you don't die and so it's not going to affect you. On the other hand, Goodbye, I tend to do them more slowly because I don't want loads of deaths in a game. So I'll maybe do a few every game and slowly work my way towards it. But it's still pretty efficient and takes hardly any effort. Next up is Crash. This is definitely within the top 3 maps in terms of getting this challenge done. In fact, it might even be my favourite. So if you come up here into this house, often where you'll spawn, or the opposite spawn, you'll climb up to this ladder and jump off. Easy peasy, right? You can obviously just keep climbing up the ladder and repeat. Next, we're going to come over here to this massive 3-story building. You're going to climb up here or go up the stairs to the top floor, the roof to be precise, and you can see all those places down there. Now we're going to come to this ladder here. This is probably the highest distance in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, and jump off. Make sure you don't hit the balcony, otherwise this might not count. There we go, another easy one, and you can just keep doing that if you want. And finally we're going to come up to District. Now District isn't a great map, but often the higher areas, the walkways, like this one for example, if you jump off, will get you the challenge done. So just keep repeating it. But honestly, I don't like this map, so I wouldn't recommend voting for it. Now finally, this is probably my second favourite map, Overgrown. You're going to jump up onto that wall, jump up onto the tank and get onto the roof. Pretty simple. A lot of people know how to do that anyway. Now when we get onto the roof, this is pretty much the highest point in the game. And we're going to jump down, not onto the bank, but onto the dried up river below. Now I don't know if jumping onto the bank will count, but from when I've done it, you still die. So I assume it would. But I honestly just recommend jumping straight into the river, as this is definitely 100% guaranteed to count. That is going to get you the Goodbye challenge, or count towards it. Now, in terms of base jump on this map, you can do the same thing again. You can jump up onto the roof and this time take a right. You're going to jump here and let's just fall off. This is going to make you very hurt, so make sure obviously when you're doing these that you haven't taken damage already, otherwise you may die and it's not going to count. There's 2 other spots as well that will work on this map, but it's more difficult if you're on the other side. You can jump up here and just jump there. See? Simple. It's going to get you the challenge done. And similarly, we're going to climb up the stairs, and this time we're going to make a left rather than a right. Jumping it here should also count. I haven't 100% confirmed this, but I'm pretty certain it does, just from doing some testing. Well, I hope you found this video useful. If you did, feel free to leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down below. For any other challenges, cameras, anything that you need me to cover and I haven't done so already, feel free to let me know in the comment section. But remember, for all challenges, keep it Rage a Gamer.